Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Tricky, where we are streaming Trick Takers, Shedders, Climbers, and those mythical other card games that we'll get to eventually. This week, we are taking a look at a 2022 release called Trick and Trade. This is a game by Yasuyuki Nakamura, and a very hard game to get a hold of. Had one small print run that I didn't get a piece of, and I continue to look for it. So hopefully it'll get out there. The designer or maybe the collective who published this game did say they anticipate doing another print run, so that would be great. So tonight I am joined once again by Rob, returning to the stream,
Hello,
and Scott once again on the stream.
hey everybody.
So we're going to play a 3-player game of Trick and Trade. I'll be teaching it first because my two friends here have never played this game, so they'll be learning it along with you, the viewers. If you like what you see on Tricky, you can give us a follow here on Twitch, or if you're watching after the fact on YouTube, give us a follow there too. Regardless, check us out at dadsonaMap.com, where you can see all the info about our latest episodes of the Coin Collectors. Just released a new 2-player episode. You have new episodes from the Choo Choo Crew and from Dads on a Map and Tricky as well coming down the pipe. So check us out there, and of course, join the Discord, which is where you'll find everybody and everything that makes up what Dads on a Map is, and you can chat and play games with us there. So let's talk about Trick and Trade. Like I said, this is a 2022 release, pretty darn new, and features some interesting elements that I haven't really seen done in other trick takers much or at all. Mainly, it's going to be about stock investment. So we're going to be playing cards, and through that, we're going to be gaining these investment cards you see up to the right, which are going to feature 4 different symbols that we can invest in. And based on some of the trick play, that's going to set the value of each of those 4 different symbols. This game is loosely themed around cryptocurrency. So in my last few plays, the last couple nights, I played with Trenton and John and also Phil last night, all from the Discord server. And we've kind of named these, so I'll talk about them in just a minute during the teach. But feel free to name them whatever goofy stuff you want when you play this game, if you play this game. So let's kind of talk about the setup of this game. You can see my hand down at the bottom. And as you can see, there are 4 different suits that match those symbols up above. And they are 1 through 10. I kind of want to talk about the anatomy of a card. So this 8 here in blue, or as we have dubbed it, Eternium, cryptocurrency, its value is 8 of the rank of the card. So if you're playing it, it's an 8. However, you'll see a number underneath each number as well. Here, let me give you guys some cards while I'm talking too. I just realized you don't have any cards. There you go. So you'll see a number underneath the rank, and that is going to be the value for the end game scoring. So what's going to happen? This game is a may follow. So you're under you're bound by no rules of following. There is no trump. So you can essentially play whatever you want. My first instinct when I see that in a game is, ew, too much freedom. But this game has kind of overcome those original impressions that I had. So let's just say I lead out this 6 of blue. And then Rob decides to play a 10 of blue. And Scott doesn't feel like playing blue. He's going to throw out a 5 of yellow, or we've called this one the stash. This is stash. You'll hear me say these ridiculous names over and over again. So what's going to happen after that is we're going to kind of set a ranking of who played each card. So because I led the suit in blue, a blue card has to win this trick. Rob played a higher blue card, so Rob will be first. What that means is he's going to get a pick from the 3 cards on the left side, the current trades. He'll get to pick one of those 3 cards first to take into his personal portfolio. So let's just say Rob takes this double rat coin right here. Because I played in suit, I am second in the rankings, and I'll get to take one of these as well. You can also choose, instead of picking a card, you can pick lead player, which means you will lead the next trick, and you'll get the leftover card of whatever's left. So in this case, there's no reason for me to not take lead player because the 2 cards are the same. So then Scott would take his choice of card, and me, as the person who took lead player, I'd be stuck with the last card. Conversely, if nobody took lead player, whoever took their card last, in this case it would be Scott, he would just get lead player. So lead player is always going to go to either the person who selects lead player or the last person to take a card. They will get lead player and a card. Everybody always gets a card from the offering. Okay? Whichever card wins the trick goes over here to a row of cards that are going to set the value for each of these symbols. So it was a rank 10, but it's a value 0. So when it comes time for endgame, this card only counts for 0 for the blue symbol. So what we're going to do at the end, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I need to explain this. We're going to have a splay of 13 cards running along the side of the board, and we're going to total each of the respective suits. So let's say Rat Coin has 13 value total. Red, which we call Hurricoin, has 8 value total. Blue has 6 value total, and the other yellow stash has 5 value total. So we're going to rank those, which is going to mean the most popular one, the biggest number, is going to score 3 points for each symbol in your portfolio. The next most popular one will score 2 points for each symbol in your portfolio. The next one will score 1 point, and then the last place one will score -1 for each symbol in your portfolio. So we're going to play cards to take tricks in order to establish a rank to draft these cards that are going to create our portfolio over here. And the winning card will always go over here to set the value for the endgame scoring. So after we complete one round, we'll hit refresh 3-player. These future cards will move over to the current cards, so you can always see what's coming down the pipe one round. And then we'll do it again. Whoever had lead player will return this. They'll lead a card that they want to lead. Same thing, may follow. The top card is going to get first choice, and the top card will also always go to the display. Does that make sense to you guys so far?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And then this is a 1-round game. So we're not going to total our points and then play again. 1-round game. It has some crunchy decisions. So it will probably be a 20-minute game, even just playing 1 round. And it feels good that way so far. So at the end of the game, it's going to look something like this, right? There's going to be there's going to be 13 cards over here because there are 13 tricks. And as we nestle them over here, we can actually group them to make it easier to total up their values. And then we're all going to end up with 13 investment cards because, again, there's 13 tricks, and every time somebody takes a card. So at the end of the game, if this is what it looked like, we'd have 13. I would have 3 Rat Coin up here, and let's say Rat Coin was in last place, I would lose 3 points for my 3 investments in Rat Coin. I have 1 stash, the dollar symbol. Stash is currently worth 9, which is going to put it in first place. I would get 3 points for each stash symbol. I have no Eternium investments, and I have 1 Hurricoin. We look over and see that Hurricoin's in second, so I get 2 points for each Hurricoin symbol. And we're just going to tally our scores and see who the winner is. And that's Trick and Trade. Questions from the Peanut Gallery?
Not yet, but I'm sure something will come up.
I can't wait.
This is kind of blowing my mind a little bit right now, I got to admit.
All right. Well, here you go. Cards are dealt. Players at home can see my hand. And again, may follow. So you're under no obligation to follow whatever's led. I'll start us out just because I'm at the top. And you'll see also the values of the cards versus their rank is inverse. So, of course, the 10, while powerful and guaranteed to win, will add nothing to that symbol's current value. Let's go with a 4 of Rat Coin. And again, feel free to make your own names for the symbols at home. So Rob can play whatever he wants.
Yep. I can play whatever I want.
And you'll kind of see, I don't want to give it away. You'll kind of see it as you play, but winning a trick gets really important and the cards you leave yourself to play at the end are very important. And getting lead player is very important at the end as well, because if nobody follows suit, the card you play will win.
All right. But very interesting. Huh. All right. Guess I want to do that.
Okay.
Sure.
So Rob's card
Makes
is the
perfect
highest. They're all in suit. So Rob's card is going to go to the display. We've essentially added 2 to Rat Coin's running total. Rob will draft a card first, then Scott, then me. And again, if you take lead player, you will get last choice of the selections.
I'm just gonna take this one.
I will take. I'm frozen in fear at this point.
I'll take this and lead player, and then I'll hit this refresh button. It'll move over the futures, and we're on to the next trick. I am lead player. And I will lead. Let's go with a 10 of blue, Eternium. So I'm guaranteed to win this trick. So you guys simply have a decision of, do you want to jockey for position in what you're going to choose? Do you want to get stuff out of your hand that you don't want to play later? You know, you're constantly getting the opportunity to evaluate what you're going to do to the endgame values of these things. Like Rob gets rid of that. Now he knows he can't, 9 will never be added to the Hurricane at the end. Now how you use that information, it's a very tactical, constantly changing situation.
Okay. And so if I stay on suit,
You would pick before Rob. Yeah.
all right, there we go.
Okay. So this 10 goes over here. I'm going to take the double Hurricane.
Shocked.
And so Scott will get that and lead player. I'm not going to move lead player every time because there's only 3 of us. It's pretty easy to remember that Rob leads out first. And so I'm sure you'll both start to notice that if you do get to lead, you guarantee what color will be going into the display, right? Now, you can't guarantee it's going to be a good value, but you can guarantee that a Rat Coin card will go over there. Scott, you're up next, just to make sure.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay.
Thanks.
Ooh. I will go with a 9 of rat. So we'll send this 9 over here. I'll take.
I see you hovering over that lead player.
I was thinking about it. I'm gonna take this one, the stash and the Eternium. So Scott gets the leftovers.
And lead player?
Lead player. And we'll refresh.
All right. I'll play that.
right, Scott chooses first. And this 10 will go over here. I'm going to rearrange these just to group them.
All right. Actually, gotta go with that one.
Rob chooses second. He's like, I'm going all in on rat coin. I don't even care. All right, I'll take lead player.
Well, I figure Hurricane hasn't got any value in this play yet.
No, it does not, does it? Let's see what we can do about that. All right, there's some Hurricane value going over. So Scott picks first.
I'll at least make it worth one less than you wanted. Yellow isn't even over there yet.
No, it's not. Which could be a very good thing for it. I don't know. I feel like this game you could certainly count the heck out of these cards and get a real advantage. And, well, I'm just not that kind of player.
No, it's
Alt.
too much thinking to think that way.
Oh. I'll take lead. So I will get whatever Rob doesn't take. Okay. Refresh. I'm going to lead a 4 of Hurricane. Rob is just throwing those stashes away. All right, Scott takes it with a 5.
All right, thinking. This is always the paralyzing one for me.
I'm going to take lead player again. More stash. I don't even know what to do with this crap. All right. I will lead a 3 of Hurricane. Let's pump that Hurricane up.
There you go.
Rob just killing the stash, killing me, Rob. I can see those negatives coming my way later.
And what's the order if both Rob and I play offsuit?
It'll just be rank then, and if you happen to play the same rank, it'll be the later card played.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not say, but it's hasn't come up yet in my plays. I'm sure it will.
All right.
Okay, so I will put this over here. We got 15 now on the Hurricane.
Well played, James.
So, yeah, this poor stash, though. I think I got to take these on to Scott for a higher rank. And Rob gets...
I guess I get that.
And lead.
Oh, sorry about that.
All right, I'll play this guy. So right. Scott takes. We're going to add 1 to Eternium over here.
I'll take lead player.
Oh. So Rob picks next.
A lot of great options out here.
No, this is pretty weak run. I guess I'll take a rat coin. And so will Scott.
Okay.
And then Scott will fire out. Now we got some doubles.
Okay. Oh, that guy.
Ugh. Hmm. I'll go with this. Tension cranks up a little more at the end. Oh, Rob.
Yeah, it's starting to make a little sense here. All right, so I'll put that guy over there on display. I'll take that one.
I'll take lead player.
Guess I better take the Hurricane then.
Oh, that is not happening.
All right. I'll follow. So Rob picks first, adds 4 to Eternium.
I'm just gonna take lead player.
I'll take a double Eternium.
Yeah, I'll take a double Eternium.
And Rob leads. More Eternium. All right, Rob's first. Got Eternium up to 9.
Take lead player again.
I think that's pretty smart, camping that lead player.
Damn you, Rob. Damn you.
It's probably not gonna pay off for me.
I'll take the Hurricane.
Depends on what you lead here in these last couple of rounds.
Oh, boy.
What? Sorry.
What does Rob? I don't even know. I'll play that. So Rob picks first. This one's pretty juicy in the middle.
It is pretty nice. I think I will take that one.
I will take lead player. So I get this. All right, we refresh. I'll lead this guy.
This is horrible. Don't think too hard about that last one there, Rob.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, I love to see it. All right, so this will go here. I'll pick first, then Scott. Well, let's see. The rat is going to take the L, so I guess I got to avoid the rats. Yep. Scott, pick your poison. All right, that's it. So, we kind of did this. We did a arrangement for the hierarchy just to help everybody see. So, Hurricane, I believe, is in second with 15. Eternium made it to first with 15, 19, 20. And that's going to put Stash in third with 9 on the last card. So I put this one at the bottom. I guess you can't see it. Yeah, I got to put it up here. So 3, 2, 1, -1. So 3 points for all your Eternium. you can tally it in there if you'd like to, just so people can kind of see. Then we're going to have 2 points for all of your Hurricane. And then 1 point for your stash. And -1 for each rat coin.
Wow, that was horrible.
Oh boy, you guys had some serious. Scott, I didn't realize you had so much rat. How much did you have?
12.
So, I mean, honestly, if Rob had taken lead player on the penultimate round, it would have put Stash in last, because my only chance was I was holding that card hoping I'd get a chance to grab lead at the end, like, and it could have been a swing, honestly, because my stash was 9 points. It would have been -9 instead, and then the swap to the rat coin. I think that you probably would have won it. I think.
Well, and that's exactly the situation I was in. I needed Rob to lead the rat coin on the second to last trick, which I would have taken with the 10 and then led with
Taken
a 1.
lead. Yeah. Yep.
And taken lead and then led the 1, which would have had a 9 value inside of it.
Right. I think there's a lot to like here. I mean, you guys are definitely at I'll just say a disadvantage of a first time play, because for me, I didn't feel like it clicked till halfway through the first play, like how you could impact the value of the stocks, and then it's kind of different after that, choosing what you want to hold on to, how you want to try to guarantee yourself lead. Every card is dealt except one at 3 player. So you have almost perfect information out there to deal with, which is, just something about the game to note. But I think this is a really cool game.
No, it's definitely interesting, right? And definitely warrants more than one play to figure out what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it gives me, train game vibes, because you do get to look at each other's portfolios, see where you could hurt another player. Like, Rob, right from the get-go, I started collecting stash, and he's like, stash ain't going to do it. Like, he was just pitching them all, and I think that's kind of a cool bit in a trick taker. And, I mean, look, teach and play, 30 minutes, you can't beat it. I think it's the perfect game to say, let's go again. But we'll keep it at 1 for the stream tonight. But you all should play it. This is a playingcards.io mod that was made by John from John Gets Games. You can find access to some of these files at the Portland Game Collective Discord. I know there's also a very active BGG geek list that has playingcards.io files. I can't say for sure that this one is in there, but it's worth a look if you want to give it a go. And I'm thinking about, since I can't buy it right now, thinking about making a proxy or kind of a redraw of this that, of course, I'm going to theme around trains, right? Just put some train logos in there and good to go, because you're investing anyway. So we'll see. But for tonight, that's all we have. So check out dadsonaMap.com. Check out our YouTube channel, where you can find all of our past streams as well. And we'll be back again next week with something for you to learn and something for you to watch us play, and hopefully sparks your interest enough to go look for copies of these games that you do enjoy the play of. So for myself, James, for Rob, and for Scott, we will see you next time.